This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Volunteers will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sampson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers. And the slot receiver, a lot of times, can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the single back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The gain sets up a 3rd down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And there's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here's the handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the running back takes the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Barnes. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Running it back, it's DeMarco. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Gives it to the back. They stop him, but it's a first down. No huddle now for the offense. And at first down, they go right back to him. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To pick up the third and short through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Auburn 14, Tennessee 0.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. He's stopping at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
They'll move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, put the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Now here comes the bunch formation. ball handed off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
The Vols pick up enough for a first down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Vols line up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a 1st down.
Well, that is a 1st down in a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a strong stiff arm. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from him.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. A bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's that defense shifting again. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now the 40, the 20, past the 10. Touchdown Tigers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a big 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to run it here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, Auburn 21, Tennessee 7.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker.
Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the receivers got it. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And they keep this drive alive right here.
The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
The shotgun handoff here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Volunteers are in the red zone. It's a run. Running back's got it. Powers through. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
The Vols hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
A pop pass on the jet sweep, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll try a pass here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Throw to the running back in the flat. And they get him down after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he released it. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. Has the first, still on the move. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
And the defense brings him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Fowles. A strong fight back. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner will be brought down. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that running back. Make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Here's the 2nd down play. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. But you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back. And they're selling out against this run game.
Plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short with the line to gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll use the ground game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Auburn.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play two passes. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll head out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage. You got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Using his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.